Today is a special day. So we're going to be watching one Anita Max Gucs demo of his best vertical game ever. Starting out with a knife. It's a great knife. Got 1.5. Perfect. Fortunately, not enough. We're going to see how Guc handles his spots. And this is really the purest form of Counter-Strike, right? A true 5v5, both teams in a Discord communicating. And let's see how Guc shows up after some absolutely abysmal games before this. I mean, like straight dog. I mean, he was gonna hang up the mouse. And this game brought him back. So let's see what he did. Great spot to start. Let's be really intentional with our jiggle peaks. All quiet. Looks like the team's going for the classic cinnamon twist crunch. Gonna get a couple shots in. Reevaluate. Okay. Okay. So it's not the worst pistol I've ever seen in the world, right? It wasn't absolutely horrendous, but it felt like there was a sense of panic from you. As in, 5 people are rushing me, I have no idea what to do, and I'm not good enough aimer to win. So I would almost give yourself a little bit more space here on the right for this peak. And then when we're peaking with the USP, we're going for headshots and we're going for a couple single taps. We get into some really spammy pistols, and that can be good at times, but it also can really kind of throw off your aim. I think that that's what happens here. I think if you're a little bit slower and a little bit calmer with your aiming, you would have been more successful here. And then obviously as they get into the site, then you go to the spam and you see it kind of work there. So these couple shots, I would be taking these really slowly. And then as they move towards site, then you can speed up the pace of your shooting. Movement's pretty solid. Moving the mouse while you're aiming, right? So using your left hand and your right hand in synchronized is going to be really important and something I'll be looking for here. We just don't quite have the angle. Get a little spammy there. But after the reload, I mean, your positioning is not bad. I mean, how long you stay alive is pretty great. It would be better if you could hit a few more of those shots, but in the end, do I think you did your job? I do. You know, took you forever for them to kill you. You got one. You know, that's like a B- pistol round in my opinion. All right, let's take a peek here. Going into the second round here. Gonna go no buy here. Team is not buying. They group up mid. Let's see how the positioning. Let's see how we peek off our teammates. Ooh, the slow mid. Okay, no one's mid, so you leak over to B. I like it. Pretty good counter from Tyler there. Here one behind you. Here one behind you. Oh no. Not the strongest, you know, you gotta open up those ears. Alright, first full buy. Got the molly. Probably gonna throw this early molly right here, right? That's good. You probably could throw a little faster. Probably could just throw it running. You don't have to stop and kind of do like a perfect lineup. And then we're in this position. And our teammate is headshot. Not the best crossfire. Okay, you're gonna double peek into the site. Got a grenade out there. Is that our smoke there? Rotating into mid. Smoke brings you back. Teammates get the kill. I would be a little bit quieter in this guardian angle so that they don't hear you so close. Okay, teammate dies there. So did they hear that footstep? I'm not sure if they did or not. Okay, you're rotating over. No bomb. Seems like it might be a good... Is it an over-rotate? Looks like an over-rotate to me. You know, who knows what the comms exactly were, but... I feel like we did give up this site. Now 3v2. I think this, you know, the T side has a good advantage here. Good clearing. I don't hate it. Swing with your teammate. You hear him close left, reload. You know one's ramp. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I think your swing could be a little bit better when you're looking at the guy close left. I think you were pretty composed though, and that was the reason you won that round. You didn't really panic on the last guy. Was your positioning perfect? I don't think so, but I felt like you were in control of like thinking what was going to happen. All right, first guy throws the molly. You could follow that molly up with a nade. Gonna play headshot. Your teammate's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Hate this peek. I mean, they can just walk up and just shoot you right in the head. I know that's mollied, but like still, one could have made it past the molly. We're obtaining this close left angle. I don't know if this is the best angle for us. I think a little look over to the right would be better. All right, 5v4. You're gonna be the quick rotator. I would double support mid, right? He's already peeking. I'd be peeking with him. The full jump? Okay. Let's... When we jump up to places, our movement needs to be better. It's definitely an area of weakness for you. It's very common. Like, you jump like you're playing Uncharted. Or you jump like you're playing like a first player game where you're like, you jump like you're looking at the box. Like, you can just jump up. You don't, like, you can just like look to your left. Like, you can crouch jump to your left. Rather than being like this and then this person right here just shoots you right in the head. And then it's like, it takes us, the amount of time that a crosshair needs to move all the way over there is the issue. You're not going to win this gunfight. You know, especially with a bomb that you could have easily peeked to. Good. Nice kill. Should we go back and look at that? Crosshair placement, right? Crosshair placement, he could be up here. So we're going 1 to 2 to 3. Right? We would have had that. Our crosshair would have already been here. Good. We got to clear our angles as we see them. All right, let's not peek 4 different angles and have to like overcompensate with crosshair movement. Let's give ourselves the opportunity to be successful. Early molly looks like it is a ramp rush. Let's see your first rotator. So we see bomb. Look, that's a rotate. That's a rotate. It's a rotate. All right. Say about 4 seconds off on the rotate, but it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay, what do we do here, right? So this is the position as the rotator that is really important. This is the use all of your utility. Whenever you're the third guy in or you're rotating off of the other site, you have to throw all your utility to support, you know, the 2 people in heaven here. So whether that's, you know, flashing deep left, whether that is, you know, smoking the bomb, you know, this is the time as the third person that you're hyper focused on utility, throwing a nade over so that it hits ramp. So I would love to see you in this position be able to use some utility in some way. Let's see what you can do. He gets owned. Okay, good nade. A little high. Maybe I have you just smoke right in front of this smoke, right? So that you can kind of get out a little bit easier to make space. Maybe as the smoke dissipates, you throw your smoke. I would say like maybe I would be thinking about throwing Right about now, I'm thinking about throwing my smoke. See, as it starts to dissipate on the side, I would throw my smoke a little bit in front and on the bomb. But it's okay. You have your gun out at least. You're taking fights. You win. You know, it's always that chicken and the egg. It's like, when do I throw the smoke? You have to throw the smoke before the smoke fades if you're going to throw it. If not, you got to stick the gun out like you did. All right. So far, we're... What are we? 4 and 2. Solid. Give yourself more space. I'd look over here. This is like an inhuman reaction time that you have to make. It's very rare that they'll slow peek that. I would aim a little bit more to the right. You're going to rotate early, but there's no mid player, right? So I would be looking... I'd be very concerned about this. Okay, great. Oh, this is a terrible swing. This is horrible. You need to be jiggling this and then moving with just strafe. So just Aing across here so that should somebody peek you, should somebody peek over boost, you can quickly counter strafe and take a shot. But we're really rounded in this peek here. And there is somebody there who could just swing out. Like, this is great, right? This is good. Okay, we're not so sure anymore. And let's just... What's this? What is this here? We have a teammate heaven and a teammate on A side. What do we... The only thing that can shoot us is the right side. And so right now we're dead. Boom, headshot. You're dead. And so just think about the amount of time and space that your crosshair has to move to get over towards mid. Because unless your teammate on Guardian cleared it, but he doesn't look like he's sitting up. Right? So we need to just be walking horizontally across this, holding our crosshair right here. And then we compensate for this one up here. Let's say, all right, so reset. Let's see if we do it again. No, we're going back. It's good back. How much utility do we have? If we hear them and we have all this utility, we could use some of it, flash out deep right. We could, if we get a kind of a better spot, depending on how fast we are, we can molly early. So depending on what information we get from this teammate who heard them, we want to use our utility as the second person in to stop some of this so that your third and fourth players can get there. See how your teammate just threw that? I would be mollying right here in this back path, right? It's common angle for them. Maybe I'd be nading right here. Maybe I'd be flashing over here if this teammate wants to swing. See, you could have flashed at him right there. Imagine you just do that flash and he takes that fight. Imagine you throw your molly back there. And it just delays so that 3 can get up to Guardian and 4 can take mid. Good nade. It's a risky nade because this guy could peek you, but I suppose your teammate's there, so it's not horrible. You're hearing this. You're hearing this guy walk, so your crosshair should be over here. You got to be looking where they could be. Oh man, looking where they could be. Oh man, looking where they could be. You saw him throw that molly. There you go. See the shadow, you know. Oh, incredible. Incredible. This teammate wide swings you, right? So you're looking at 1 and you're reacting to 2, right? I'm looking at 1 here and I'm reacting to 2 here because the flick here is a lot easier than the flick over, right? Because if he hard clears you, you know you're going right to the corner. Whereas if he wide swings you out here, you get the lineup now. And it's awesome because you can see the shadow and then you see the other one coming in. Oh, it's so good. So if we can just get into more situations where our crosshair is looking where they can be, you're going to naturally get more kills because you won't have to react in terms of the movement of the mouse as much, right? And if we just start to think about how, as the second and third player, we can support our teammate as they're coming into the bomb site, I think that those 2 things are what I'm seeing right now that we can really up our game with. I think you can throw that on the run. But, you know, we're playing good spots, right? You know, again, I would give yourself a little bit of room. I don't know this angle as much. Maybe they do peak like this, but from my understanding, most of the times they get up there a little bit more to the right. Okay, that's kind of a really exposed nade. I don't love that nade. I would rather save that nade until you see maybe a smoke or a flash come over, and then you throw it deep. Okay, you're a dedicated guy now. You know, now would be a time that, you know, maybe I throw my smoke out there, and maybe I reposition somewhere a little bit closer so that, you know, I can get a little bit of information and then I fall back. Maybe I smoke here and I play like God Pillar or something. You know, this, you probably went back to the well, but like now they know that you played this spot. So I would be more ready to peek you hypothetically if I was a good player. Kind of wandering. I would get your smoke out and I would find a spot that you feel comfortable in staying. You know, it'd be great if you could throw your smoke kind of at that 1 minute mark that we talk about. You kind of see here a little bit of a reaggress. You know, your teammates on A don't have anybody, and then you could throw that nade through that smoke to ramp and you would own them. But instead, we just give them so much space. We're so scared in this position that we give them so, like, look how far up the bomb site that they get before they even meet somebody. Whereas if we were God Pillar, if we were using our utility, we could know faster and have 1 and 2 or 1 and 3 be in this spot. So I'd rather have you at God Pillar and have 1 or 3 right here and 1 or 3 right here and have 3 people that they're walking into, versus now we're really kind of on the retake. Even though we have the advantage, like it's 5v4, your team is up. So I would just say this is a good position to be for, you know, if you were a low man on the team, you know, maybe you were kind of playing a retake or something like that. But it really feels like, you know, you have a heavy influx of people in mid and nobody really on the site when your 2-player has cleared down bottom ramp. And so I think that that's going to bite us in the ass here. Wow, another lineup. Oh, man, I think you should get both of those. I think you should get both of those. Let's look at it one more time. I think you're really lucky that they even gave you the opportunity to win this round. I mean, give yourself some space, right? Like, they're not going to slow jiggle you here. They're going to swing out. But you're holding such a close angle here that, you know, you're really not, the reaction time of you making this micro adjustment is the issue. If you had just straight sprayed from a little bit of an outward position, you would have been in a better position. But see, look how far over we now have to compensate over, and that's what really the reason you don't get the kill. Whereas you remember the first time when you were over on the left, they both kind of walked in because your crosshair placement was a little bit out, and the guy who was closer to you walked through the crosshair. So you need to give yourself more space to have a reaction time. It's inhuman to try to flick this guy like that unless you're Dewey. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. You know, you do get the kill, at least one, you know. But I think that if you started to shoot that first guy earlier, you would have done more damage and therefore had the second kill. And I think that's just purely based off of the fact that your crosshair wasn't positioned well to give yourself space. Had nothing to do really with your aim or reaction time. So don't confuse the fact that your crosshair's too close as, like, I don't have a reaction time. Because you do have a reaction time, you just have a normal person's reaction time. And you can't micro adjust that fast. You have to give yourself an advantage. Owned. Alright, what are we doing here? 5-2, we're in a good position. Right now we are 7-3, we're feeling confident. We're a little lost here. Why are we looking here when we have a teammate out mid? If 3 is here, I want to be on Guardian supporting him, or I want to be on B site supporting my other teammate. I'm in the middle of nowhere looking at absolutely nothing important. You know what I mean? Like, what is the goal here? Like, this is the stuff that gets you yelled at. Like, what are you doing? Right? Because we're wandering. We have no plan. We have no idea of supporting anybody else on the team or anything like that. We're literally just standing in a spot because we think that this spot is good sometimes. All right, this is better. Okay, you're going to be the rotator. Your teammate in mid gets one. Your other teammate died here. Your teammate is up on sandbags, right? So why are we walking? Your teammate is on sandbags. I'd want to get to heaven. I'd want to use all my utility. I'd want maybe my flash for him. Maybe I launch a nade ramp, and so the people on ramp think that there is nobody sandbags. Maybe they don't have the utility to clear it, but then they start looking at you at heaven, and then your sandbag teammate gets something. But like we're like passive. We're too passive right here because we have a teammate already fighting. We could be passive if this teammate died. But why are we so slow when we're the rotator? So we're the one here, and we're supposed to, our job is to help too. And we're just slow. So I would say this by far has been your worst round. And this is a round that we can really focus on in terms of like the good positioning versus like where there's like big drop off. Like this is a -6 round. You know what I mean? In terms of supporting teammates, being in a good position, having anything of value that you're kind of doing for any other teammate, you know? And so we need to have like hardly any of these rounds in order to really kind of advance. Especially because that teammate is bomb. Theoretically, I think, right? This teammate has bomb. Like what? Like where? What are we doing? This teammate's just on an island with bomb. Like what is this? This is the worst round I've ever seen in my life. When do we find bomb? Boom. Okay, we have bomb. So from here on out, we have bomb. Like I'm lost. I'm literally without words. We're not even looking anywhere. This is the worst round I've ever seen. This is like horrendous. Like we are lost. Oh my gosh, and he gets kills and he gets the bomb. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, we get that kill. But this is why like your KD doesn't always matter. Cuz it's like you get this kill, but like really like 3 of your teammates should be alive. You should have more teammates alive than you do. Oh man, we're lucky we get that kill too. He should have banged you. Because our jump up is bad. Cuz we jump up like we talk about how we kind of don't jump up looking at where we need to look at. Like we don't know the angle that we need to peek here. And we should just be able to jump straight up, like a crouch jump up here and hold this angle. But instead we look over here for some reason. Like your left hand needs to work independently from your right hand. And this is an example of where that jumping really should actually screw you. You should 100% die right here. And then this round's literally in a 1v1 when we had bomb with advantage, which is like horrendous. Owned, but like this is the round that like this is what is the difference between you knowing what you're doing and you being completely lost. Now, if you had that round once a game, you know, now we're cooking with something, but we can't have multiple rounds when we have a round like that. Like that is horrendous. I would throw your melee again, close. Oh man, we are lost and scared and afraid. We're not looking where they can peek us. We're not throwing any utility. Maybe like even like a flash at bare minimum, just to kind of like back them off or make them hesitate. Like they're about to run up here and absolutely wreck you. Nothing. No utility. No nothing. We have a full kit of utility. We're not using any of it after our teammate dies site. The whole point of being the second person on site is that if your teammate dies here, you use all of your utility so that 3 and 2 on the minimap can come and rotate and support you. So the only thing you should be doing is using all 4 nades and then probably playing headshot so that your teammate can come generator and your teammate can complete guardian. Instead, we have 0 map control, 0 idea of what's going to happen. I didn't even see, like, I literally predicted what was going to happen in that round. I mean, he just walks up and owns you. So that's back-to-back rounds where we just, like, flat out just stink. So kind of like typical rule of thumb, not always 100%, but typically if your first teammate dies and you have a little bit of time, like they're not full-blown just like straight rushing you, it's nice to use all your utility to buy yourself time for your teammate to support you and then set up a crossfire with that mid-rotator teammate. This, we're just giving our mid-rotator no support there. Now this round we don't have any utility, so this is fine. But we hear him. Okay. That's just like a miss from him. Like, man, you stink. I don't know if I'd play the same spot. Are you pincered here? No, you're not pincered. It's a bold peek. You're gonna grab his gun? You're gonna grab the AK? You're gonna grab the AK? No, no AK. Don't care. We're gonna jump looking over here and not looking where we should. Okay, it's not the worst one I've seen. No AK? Okay, now we get the AK. Even though our AK was on site. Okay, we're in the retake. We have 0 utility, so we're just gonna go out there and bang. Oh, we're saving. Okay. Good save. I think you should have lost that gunfight to Ant, but he stinks. Alright, let's take a peek here. Alright, we have full utility again, so I want to see how we use it. We're playing this spot a lot, which isn't bad, but if you play this spot too many times, you're just going to get hard cleared, so... What's our crosshair looking at the floor for? What are we looking down here for? What's down here? Oh, you're going to throw smoke there? Threw that smoke early. They'll throw utility before they come in. Unless your teammate asks for it. Owned. I would crossfire with my teammate. You're thinking about it. You don't know how to support him. He's in a weird spot. Okay, he's going to play more passive. We're going to play this spot again, right? But really we should be looking here. We're going 1 to 2. 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Too close to the wall when we peek. Okay, this is a strong position. You can just probably chill here for the rest of the round. Oh yeah, I'm in the porta potty. I was literally throwing. Alright, good molly. Playing this round. This is probably the 5th time in a row that we've played this. You know, you could be God Pillar, you could be Headshot, you could be over here. A lot of places you could be. See, right, okay, so now they throw utility, and now you counter the utility with a smoke. I really would hope that you would kind of like would flash over here as well, just to back them off, and then maybe reposition kind of towards like the other side of that smoke, so that you could crossfire with your teammate right here. So your teammate shoots this while you're over here. Hold on, let me pull up the map. How do I pull up the map? Can I get the map open? No? So like if you were like right over here and your teammate could crossfire this spot, so you would look for this person coming this way, and then if your teammate shoots this guy this way, then you know to react and you can shoot that. Or you could play maybe God Pillar and just kind of play delayed, and so until your teammate from Guardian shoots, that's when you peek. I mean, this isn't the worst spot, I guess, if you have a teammate Guardian, because at least you're shooting at the same thing. I do feel like that smoke gives them a lot of space to come up, right? Like we're like letting them into the site. We're not putting up any type of resistance that makes them use all of their utility before they get to the site. They kind of can just free walk up, which was kind of what I would align with playing scared. Like obviously you don't want to be too aggressive and get banged out, but I think if you throw that smoke closer to the stair, maybe you flash them off or something like that. I think that you don't have to give up this much space here and just let them walk in and peek this angle. Because if they get 4 people in this section, you're so screwed and you're gonna lose the bomb site. Because it's really just one guy. When your mid player just die. Is that whose smoke was that? Did your teammate have bomb mid? And that's crazy. We don't react to it. I don't understand why people don't. We should have 4 people in the mid right now. Wow. Oh yeah, I remember this. I was pissed. Okay, going through the smoke is good, I think. Right? Like you kind of like got scared when this smoke, you kind of panic, you kind of like lose ground here. When that, okay, you play anti-flash, which is good. This smoke, you're like, oh, I actually can't give up that much space, so let me go through the smoke, which was good. Okay, this is a good spot here. You can just hold right over there. But we get a little scared, you run back. I would just hold maybe right here for the cross. See what happens. See what your teammate does, and then swing off of your teammate. But when you swing, let's put our cross there where they can be. Like we're exposing our shoulder here without seeing them. Who are we looking at here? It's more likely that they're right here. So if they're here and you react up, that's better than being over here. He misses the shot. I keep exiting out. I get the double kill. Somehow you still lose bomb. You know, like you guys have bomb in mid for an hour and somehow it gets lost and you get put into 2v1 and then, oh, you actually lose this round. So you literally lose this round because you guys don't go to bomb when it's dead in the middle. Like you have bomb control right now. Do you have bomb in mid and you still lose? Or is bomb underneath? Oh, bomb's right. We knew 3 is there with bomb. So you lose this round because you don't go to bomb. Oh, man. Oh, you lose a 1v4? Oh, wow. You get 1v4 to lose the round. Bomb has been planted. That is crazy. I don't understand what happened there. Oh no. Oh man, we don't even fucking react. We don't even know what's happening. We have no idea where our teammate is, what the fuck we're doing. Oh man. Get knifed. Alright. Gucs activated. Oh, that's been. Alright, what are we doing? We're going with a double cinnamon twist, right? So 1 cinnamon twist. I think I start shooting you. Into there. I call cinnamon twist, cinnamon twist. Look, we have 3 guys on B. You guys are like, nope, let's double back. Kind of low-key works. Let's look where they can be. So when we clear this, we clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't need to be on site. Like, you can just stay ramp. Like, you went till you like walked over like you had bomb. Like, you thought you had bomb. Basically, as soon as you get this kill, yeah. So he's planning now. So you can just stay ramp. He looks like he's gonna go plant too. We get owned. Yeah, I would have just stayed ramp. Back 10, we're forced enough because we got the plant. What are we gonna do? We go fast side here? That'd be great if we went fast. Okay, we're going slow. We're gonna let the glue work. We probably should get upside with the Mac. Man, that's just crosshair placement. That's gonna be your weakness. There's no reason why you can't clear things with the crosshair. So this is good, right? I would still have my crosshair over here. This is the only angle that they can peek you from. So why are we out in the middle here, right? We should be going from spot to spot and then to spot here on the right. And maybe that just comes with like playing pre-fire and like knowing kind of where you're peeking from. But I mean, you really should get to be able to point to where you, every time you peek an angle, your crosshair is where the opening is. Like, we're looking there. Like, our eyes are probably here, but like, what are we doing? What are we doing? 1, 2, 3. Our crosshair is looking at none of them. And if your crosshair is over here, you probably do a little bit of damage. 1, 2, probably 3. Crosshair is over here. Crosshair needs to be up here. Crosshair was over here. He swings and shoots you. If you just held crosshair right here, you probably would have done like maybe like 20 damage, and then this teammate probably kills him. Oh man, we just get. Oh. Let's look at what this guy's crosshair was. Boom. See that? Let's see how he peeks each side in comparison to where your crosshair is. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's right at him. So he's aiming right here and then reacts there. Versus aiming over here and reacting all the way over. All right, are we on eco? Yeah. All 4 of them are dead. I have nothing to say about that. You look like a leopard. Okay, better crosshair placement. That's good. Okay, better. I mean, he could still run outside this right side smoke, so I probably would be looking there. I guess this teammate's clearing it. Okay. They flash, so you know he's peeking it. Good. Better. Not great, but like better. You don't give yourself enough time to react. I mean, it's close, but so you want to be able to shoot a couple of times and then strafe and then readjust to a shot. So you're gonna go 1, 2 bullets here. You strafe and then you want to be able to shoot another 3 bullets there, in kind of like a fluid motion. You're trying. It's not horrible. You're trying. I see what you're trying to do. Okay, good. See this? The way you peek this angle is how you need to peek 99.9% of angles all the time ever. If you do this every single time to every single angle, you will get kills. This is exact, right? You're not too close to the box. You're farther back. You go straight strafe. You know where you're looking. You know where the guy could be. You need to take this and duplicate it every single time you look at an angle. That needs to be like your number one focus. Your number one focus should be how you clear this, because it is possible. You do it. It's just you only do it on certain angles. So it's either an experience thing of like not playing it, not knowing every angle and things like that, which is like understandable. But this is the blueprint forever. This is a pro level peak. Okay, we kind of ruin it when we look over there, but that's all right. We kind of expose ourselves with this Molly. Like they could still be there. I guess we took B, but I don't know. Owned. Oh, double owned. I literally clutched this round. This guy gets owned right here too, and then I lose. Owned. And then do I get the clutch? Do I get the last kill? No, he's close right at me. I don't know it. I don't know it. I don't know it. Nice. Alright, the grouping of mid. Okay, it's kind of a shit peak, but you would theoretically you'd want to only use A and D. Here you kind of go like a little bit of a rounded look. All that stuff matters. All these little finite details are what's going to really get you to have success. More so than just like being able to move your crosshair well. Okay, you're owned by flash. Alright, your teammates are going to be peeking, so as the third guy in, you want to be able to trade a kill. Okay, that's a smoke. Don't be scared. Okay, your teammate gets that one. I wish you knew some utility right here, right? It would be nice if you were in this position and you knew like a smoke for Guardian, or you knew like a smoke for something, or you knew how to smoke, or maybe Molly like God Pillar. Like if you had just something useful in this position right here. Why aren't we peeking like this? We just did it last round. Why aren't we looking up at Guardian? Why aren't we looking at CT? We're looking at neither of these. Do we check elevator? Oh, oh my gosh. You need to know how to scale. It's got to be one kind of fluid, you know how to do it. You've played vertical refrag. Heaven. Or Guardian. There. Don't expose yourself to here when you're looking there. And then clear here. You actually probably should just hold this. Because your teammates are holding this. Theoretically. We just look like we just look scared. We look like we don't have a mind of our own in this position. It looks like we're just like along for the ride with these two. Like you're so passive, right? You're bringing nothing of value to this kind of grouping of people. Like can you smoke? Yeah, no utility. Okay. Holy shit! Look at the other side and react there. Okay, teammate's gonna. Okay. Do we not know where we're going? We're going B. So eventually we have to take Guardian. Okay. Thank God you at least didn't peek CT without the idea that someone could be elevator. But like you're shooting Dewey in the head. Blue steel. Okay, now we're aggressive. I mean, I feel like you're just there. Oh, you lost bombs, but you're just like there. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? What are you looking at? What is this? What just happened? This is a horrible round. Like, I guess you're like watching flank, but I think we confirmed that they were both there. All right, so you know he's. Oh man, dude, you're clutching against me, and you play this so bad. All right, C bomb. You make noise first of all. Like I don't know where you are, so I was looking B main here in case you were like mid or something. You walked back the other way. But as soon as you move with a step here, I know where you are. Do you smoke right side? Where are you looking at? I can peek you here. I can peek you there. Those are the only two spots you got to worry about. You probably could just throw like right click your smoke right here. That way you can get bomb. But like you're moving and you get bomb and then you, what is that 360? All right, look at this from my point of view. First of all, owned. But look what I do. This is where I'm looking. Right? Because this is the only... I'll probably hear you pick up the bomb. Okay, so I hear you. So I know you're there. I hear you pick up bomb. And I peek out and shoot you. Like, if you had right-clicked the smoke, if you had walked the whole way, if you had your crosshair looking where they could be, like, you maybe have a chance. But, like, look how easy that is for me. Look, that's my cock, actually, like this. Straight cocked. Actually a little lean to the left, but more of a right leaner. All right, new round. What do we got? We're going mid. We're Tech 9 Russian, so we want to keep our feet moving the whole time. Do a smoke, fighting, good. Pick up a gun, shotgun. See a flash? I fucked this up so bad. Bro, that's me peeking there. I literally flashed every single one of you and missed every single bullet. Can we just see this? I can't believe this flash gets you. Look how bad this flash is I throw. Like, you have an hour to react to this. And I blind... Wait, do I blind 2 out of 3? Yeah, I blind you 2, and the third person gets me, and I miss every bullet. So unlucky. And bad for me. Owned? Alright, you hear him B. Whoa. Are you spinning around? I'm spinning around in a circle. Wait, you heard him B and you hear him B, right? Yeah, he throws a smoke. You hear him. So you should... We should be looking CT. The only place you can shoot me is CT. Anyway, that's the only place we don't look. Look, he throws that smoke. It was a horrible smoke. Who threw the smoke? Is it me? Do I throw the smoke? Is it Ant? I hope it's Ant. Yeah, it's Ant. Haha. Look, he goes CT, right? Yeah. Bomb has been planted. You know where he is, dude. What are we doing? I would just crouch here. I would crouch and look at heaven. If you're going to play this spot, I probably would just play side. He hears you. I don't understand what we're doing. Where's it planted for? Is it planted for side and you play... Yeah, it's planted default, dude. That's you should. The only thing you should be playing is side or ramp there. if it's planted there. Look how easy this is. He just walks up here. He hears you drop down. He knows you're right there. Like, we're lost this round. We were so lost. And we knew he was there because he threw a smoke. We heard the smoke pop. Now, our comms, maybe things like that. I mean, does Dewey know he's there? How does Dewey play it? Dewey yeah, Dewey knows he's there. Because he's planning for the other side. And then he's watching here. How's he playing mid? Oh, that is disgusting. Sorry, Steve. You had to watch that. Okay, yeah, he knows there's a smoke there. He's looking right at him. And then he's looking CT. See the difference in just what Dewey is doing? And he's not doing anything insane. He just knows what's happening in the game. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy that this happens. This is the stuff you got to really look at yourself. And then what? He goes side? Yeah. He's like, why didn't Ant get on the bomb? That's funny. I don't understand what's going through your head in some of these moments. Right? Alright. New round, let's see what we got here. New round, new air. That's what I always say. Owned. Oh, the reload. This is a 4K, bro. This is the difference between 4K and not a 4K. 17 bullets. Half your mag. 17 bullets. Especially because, you know, they had pistols. Classic mid-rush. Call of Duty. Don't talk to me. Okay, can I get the kill on B? He's scaling, no one's reacting. Okay, he loses B. Guess that's fine, you're going A. Together at least. You're the mid guy? Okay, let's clear close left harder. Let's clear this better. Alright, so as soon as the smoke fades, let's clear hard left right there. Okay, you see one rotating out mid. How do we peek Guardian? Do we peek it good or do we look low? Okay, it's like it's not great. It's like a D+. Or not even if he peeks you, you're shooting at the wood. What are we doing? Okay, how do we peek CT? Okay, we're not where it could be. Not even looking here, even though this is a half-ass clear. This is just like when you look mid on Anubis. Like, there's no point in looking here. Either look there or commit to the look or don't look at all. Like, we could just shoot you right in the head here. We're looking at nothing. We're still looking at nothing. We're looking at nothing. We're still looking at nothing. We're looking at nothing. Okay, that's better. It's good. Okay. We're looking at nothing. Good. When I say we're looking at nothing there, I mean like you're looking too close to the left. Like when that smoke pops, you should be looking on the outside of the smoke. You should be looking here to see if he's going to walk through it, and then you slowly move your crosshair left as you go through. It's crazy. You get 2 kills there, but you know, that's where the consistency part is not going to be in your favor, because if it doesn't go perfectly to script, then you're not setting yourself to deal with the unexpected. You just kind of like walk into kills there. Like, you didn't really do anything to set yourself up to win the round, if that makes sense. You just kind of like walked through mid kind of aimlessly. Nobody happened to be there. Then you happen to walk behind them, and then you get 2 headshots. So that's why it's not consistent. Better. Clear close left. You don't clear close left. You guy could be like right here. He could shoot you. How do we peek heaven or guardian? Okay, we don't do it well. Should only be doing A and D right here. Okay. How do we clear close? Headshot. Okay, we don't. Guy could be right here. Shoot you right in the head. You're dead. How do we clear CT? Get better. You see in the nade go over. Oh, we're scared. We're scared. You should have stayed where you were. Let him walk into you. Let him walk into you. Let him do the work. Right? As soon as you lose space here, you're playing scared. This is what we talk about when we say playing scared, because you're losing so much space, and it gives him the opportunity to peek you versus him just walking right into your crosshair. If you just had a little bit outside of here, where you were like a second ago, he would have walked right into you. But instead, we're scared, and now we're like wandering in the middle. I'm gonna lose the round. If you're going to take that angle, why wouldn't you just go behind where there's the, like, why wouldn't you just go behind where you could be on the thing over there? Like, why don't you just take this angle where you have coverage, right? If you're going to peek like this, why not just play over here and peek like this? I mean, this is a fine spot to be. All right, teammate scaling B. What's our timing like? Oh, I own you here. Get owned. Okay, now you clear close left for some reason. Crosshair's not where it needs to be. You win that fight. Clear close left. So you're rounded around this corner versus taking it A and D. And then you half clear close left. And then your crosshair is not where he could peek you from. And then you kind of get it close, but you don't give yourself any room for a reaction time. And then you can't react fast enough to the guy crossing to your screen because your crosshair isn't giving you enough space because you're moving forward. Look at what that looks like from my point of view. See, I'm giving myself a little bit of space to react as I round this corner, right? Only A and D, only A and D. Giving myself a little bit of space. Only A and D. So I give myself time and space to react, which is the difference in that fight. Look how careful I'm being. And then that's where my crosshair is when you peek me, versus the difference of where yours is. I think Ty just owns me. Yeah, he does. Oh, yeah. Alright, take a peek here. I keep thinking that you're Vinny. Again, we can just sit from behind the little cover. Okay, we're going through the smoke. Fourth guy in. Good, you're holding that. Look, you're giving yourself more space this time too. one's committing. You're just kind of hanging out. Oh man, how do we not get that kill? What the hell just happened there? Yeah, see, we're not looking where they are. we're looking at this box like every time someone peeks you. Getting a double kill there is insane for me. That's a horrible peek that I make. I think a teammate's flashing for me. Yeah, and flashes for me, but it's bad. Wait, is that a nade? Yeah, horrible flash from my teammate. I don't even think it gets. Does it even get, do we? Or whoever's first there. No. Oh, it's such a bad flash. I mean, it kind of works, but you see how deep he threw that flash? I need that flash like right here. That's really the difference in the round, is that if you trade that kill or not. You know, it has huge impact. Here comes the ramp rush. Guns down, wheels. Okay, good. Alright, be the entry. Go. Be the entry. Don't be scared. I would take space now. You get the first kill. Second one's there. Oh, we're scared. We're scared. We're scared. We're not looking at headshot either. We're peeking below the red. Peek above the red, bro. We're so scared. 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 Okay, now we're up. Okay. Still. Okay. No utility. Do we have any utility? We have smoke. We don't smoke this right here. Could have smoked from ramp, actually. You could have actually just thrown a smoke from ramp. Like when you were in right here, you can just back up a little bit and you can bank a smoke so that this person on head glitch can't even shoot you. And you probably win the round. Instead, he kills like your entire team from there. Like you can smoke this. You can smoke this. You can look at red. Like you can get on top and peek them. Instead, you just take one at a time and your whole team dies. Still, now we're up. That gets traded. That guy's lost. You can smoke this. You're in 2v1. Throw a re-smoke. We're not looking at where headshot can peek us. We're not looking at where heaven can peek us. We're not looking at where this guy can peek us. So you gotta be 1, and it's 2, 3. Okay, we see a leg. Wow. That's very much a Guc game. A lot of good. A lot more you can improve on. Overall, though, it's another day in the life of Guc.